Hey, welcome back. Glad you showed up. I got another one for you. Now, this story, like the last we talked about when my father burned our hands like he out of his damn mind. This story is called Counting Stars. And I mean stars. And I don't mean movie stars either. I'm talking about the stars you see circling around your head when somebody knocks the shit out of you. That kind of stars. But let me get into the story. Sunday mornings, quiet. But Sunday afternoons, man, my mom and daddy would have over all their friends, my aunts and uncles, my daddy drinking buddies, my mom with her friends, come over with have a little potluck, and we all make dinner. And I'm telling you, those are the best times of my life growing up because I love sitting under those older people, listening to them talk about their lives and their stories. But grown-ups came around then. Parents told your kids, you gotta go back in the room, go play. I didn't want to play with the kids. I wanted to listen to grown-ups. But rules are rules. We had to go in the room and watch TV or play with a toy somewhere else. And everybody was sitting in the room. And every time somebody would come in, knock on the door, ring the bell, they'd come in, I would peek out the room and see who it was. And I wanted to get around all these older people. So finally I made my way out of the room because I was bored with those cartoons. I didn't want to watch cartoons. I wanted to listen to these older people talk. Sure enough, one time the bell rang. By this time I had snuck out the room. You know how you be real quiet as a kid? You there, but you're not there. Kind of seen but not heard. And I was sitting there on the floor and I was using my little car, playing my little car. And this lady walked in. Now she had been in the house before, but this time she had on this real short skirt. And I'm talking about short. Even my daddy drinking buddies was over there gleaming eyed at her, like looking at her. But I was looking too. I'm 4 years old. I'm on the floor. I'm playing with my little toy car. But when I looked up and saw this beautiful black thigh, this beautiful leg, like a moth to a flame, I was attracted to her. Now she was standing over there near my aunts, my mom's friends, when my mom was getting some stuff in the kitchen ready. And I crawled up there on all fours, and she was standing right in front of my dad and his drinking buddies. So when I came up behind her and I took my hand and I rubbed it up her leg, she thinking it was one of those my daddy drinking buddies. She turned around and I'm talking about Matrix style, so fast. Her back of her hand connected with my head and sent me flying across the room. And when I landed, bam, into the wall. And then she realized, oh, shit, oh, baby, I'm sorry. My mother rushed in, what happened? And my daddy and his friends are rolling. My father like, yeah, all right. And I'm laying up there and I'm literally seeing stars. I'm talking about so many stars. It would take Neil Tyson, DeGrasse Tyson, to count these stars with a supercomputer because there were stars all over my head. And she said, oh, baby, you okay? And she pulled me close to her. And she had these big, giant, big bosoms. And I'm up there laying in her breast. And right then, I knew, man, I knew right then, as a 4-year-old boy, I love me a big woman. I don't mean big, like you got to knock out the wall to get her out the house big. I'm not talking about that big. That's a little bit too much for me. But I'm talking about a big, healthy woman. And I learned something else that day, too. Keep your hands to your damn self. See, I didn't know that as a 4-year-old. But now, obviously, at 65, you learn a lot. And you know a lot. At least something. And I'm telling you, if you got a wife, you got a loved one, and you love this person, what the hell you doing putting your hands on somebody else? And you women out there, you got a good man, but you feel you can be a little bit more happy if you had a few more inches here and there. No, you're not. You're not going to be happy. So be happy with what you got. You got a good man, right? You got a good woman. Why you out there? Keep your hands to your damn self. You want to be happy? Keep your hands to yourself. So the moral of this story, obviously, keep your hands to your damn self. Because you ain't going to get to have that person in your life that you take for granted forever. They're going to wake up one day like, hell with this bum. I'm out of here. So keep your hands to yourself. And as I said before, stop doing dumb shit. We ain't got a lot of life to live, so let's fill our life up with good stuff. Have fun. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. You know, y'all take it easy.